many tracks and a new challenge, all in our news of the week, right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to RomRom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to our regular news roundup. Welcome to the channel, thanks for stopping by. When time permits, please consider subscribing, we would greatly appreciate it. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. If you have any news for us, send us a mail to news@romrom.net. Before we dig into the news of the week, a quick reminder that Studio 397 have updated all of the Tattoos cars they've been releasing over the years, in parts completely refurbishing the car. As they have been releasing them as free content within the Steam workshop, they should have been updated already within a normal Steam update cycle. The full list of all the changes they've done can be found in the link in our description. It's been a lot of work and you can feel, hear and see it. I guess when you spend a lot of time building the right bases, you end up wanting to test your skills building a rim for those bases. May we present Simucube's Taco GT21. No, not Mexican delicious food, a rim with a round top and a flat bottom, a so-called D shape, strange coloring and an interesting positioning of the buttons. The trailer you are seeing is, by the way, incredibly useless at giving information, so we went digging. First of all, while the trailer says available worldwide now, it's as available as anything electronic at the moment. If you order it now, you'll get it end of November, the soonest, if you're lucky. Second, the price all in all is over €816, more than most other rims for Simucube out there, which as far as we can see offer better usability. And yes, they have prices at the bottom of the Taco page for other rims, which are way off real street prices, but whatever. As you can see, the wheel has been padded with suede, which we expect to look horrible after a couple of months of use, even if you use gloves. The rim itself is made of aluminium. The whole rim has 330mm diameter. From the technical side, it's a wireless rim for the Simucube ecosystem, no surprise here, with 10 buttons, 1 rotary encoder and 1 switch. Think of it like a small joystick, and of course 2 shift paddles. The button system can be detached for the rim if need be. It's got what they call a Simucube button that seemingly lets you adjust the force feedback of the base while driving, as well as other settings of the base. The battery comes included but not installed, and according to Simucube lasts 5 years. Our colleague Dan Suzuki suspects this is a clone or licensed version of the OMP Super Quadro wheel, and if you look at his video, the similarities are very striking. You can get the Super Quadro alone without a button box for about 200 to 260 USD depending on where you buy it. The end price without a button box depends of course of the button box you take, but we mostly got prices lower than the price of the Taco with quite acceptable to good button boxes. We told you a couple of months ago of the impressive update to support multiplayer convoys in-game. Of course, that update was very well received. In many, if not all discussions, there nevertheless was the point of not being able to use mods when doing multiplayer convoys, and guess what? SCS listened to the community and put themselves to work on that. This release sees for the first time official support for mods within multiplayer convoys. Wow! According to their information, this was not an easy thing to do, as mods can of course be activated and deactivated in between sessions, and the save point within the game has to remain usable. Honestly, I don't know from experience how difficult or not something like this may be, so I'll take their word for it. It does sound like intricate work though, especially if you think about the connection to the Steam workshop and all that. One result of this support is a big change in the user interface, as now you can check within the UI which mods you may need for the server, which mods are compatible and what not. You can even download any missing mods without leaving the game so as to become compatible with the multiplayer server. Of course, and that is the nature of working with mods, there may be glitches, compatibility problems, etc. I expect many of those to be completely outside of SCS control. And expect some mods to need changes done to them to make them compatible with convoys. Who knows, maybe the truck simulator community will even come up with mods that address some specifics of convoys. A more technical part of the update is that for those playing the simulators with wheels, there is a completely new force feedback support. Programmed from scratch, it strives to simulate the real-world physics in the steering axle and the behavior of the hydraulic steering gear. Give them some time and they'll start programming truck racing and the rest of the real-life physics. I'm only half joking here. If you like this video and would like to see more and better produced ones, consider becoming a patron, thus letting us spread our wings. And a big thank you to our first 2 patrons. Naken's WRC 10 just dropped an update with lots of new content for all you rally sim drivers. Biggest of all, maybe the 2021 version of the Renty-Ypres Rally Belgium with all 7 stages in there, and apologies if I butcher the pronunciation. But there are also 3 new historical events that will let you drive Portugal 1980 in Walter Röhrl and Christian Geisdörfer's Fiat 131 Abarth, Finland 1981 in Ari Vatanen and David Richards' Ford Escort Make 2 1800, and Portugal 2017 with Sébastien Ogier and Julien Ingracia's Ford Fiesta WRC. Not surprisingly, those 3 cars have been added to WRC 10 as historical cars, which liveries you will be able to edit further after Naken have introduced 250 new stickers and seemingly fixed some issues in saving liveries. The newly introduced co-driver mode has been expanded with a new UI, a new leaderboard and a new pace note chart. And they've added a complete lexicon for everyone to understand the very specific language used in those notes. 100 over square right, 400 flat to crest into K left 4. What? The issues in some stages of Portugal, Estonia and Finland have been fixed, and there's been some work in fixing issues that were specific to either PC play or console play. If you were expecting Germany and or Argentina historical events, these will come with the November update. And yes, this was an official statement by Naken. And here's an official information by us. Check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other on the podium.